Here.
Alderwoman Wilhelm.
Here.
Alderwoman Hanneman.
Here.
Alderman Barber.
Here. We have
Alderman Nelson.
Here,
Sorry.
Mayor.
Sorry. We have a quorum. Please rise and join the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't know that anybody noticed the television trick. You stand close to the desk so they don't see your bare legs.
Does green mean it's on or off?
Green means on. First item of business is citizens' comment. Any citizen wishing to speak, please rise, give us your name and address, and let us know what you want to say. Any citizen wishing to speak? Seeing no one rise, I will close the citizens' comment period. Next item on the agenda is reports and recommendations. A recommendation from the Civic Celebrations Commission to, and I wrote this specific, to cancel the regular Independence Day activities for 2020. And I wrote this specific, to cancel all currently contemplated Independence Day activities, including the parade, Legend Park fireworks, and Civic Center Festival. Mr. Bergner, do you want to outline your conversation at the meeting Monday night? Maybe? I don't know if that microphone's on, is it on?
Hello, hello. Yeah, we met on Monday and we waited and tried as much as we could to see if, we could pull off a event that everybody has always enjoyed in the city of Franklin. But with all these circumstances that we discussed, we even discussed just having fireworks. We discussed of having different location for them so we could throw them up higher so more people could view them. But with us being just the only show in town, we just felt that was just too risky, to keep crowd control going. Even though if you get on Facebook and you see people that are complaining about, us canceling, I think I got more replies from people that were happy that and felt that we should have canceled, and I got some really nice responses to that. And it's been tough, to cancel something like this because, we worked so hard at it, and now, we got to take all the contracts and that and have them all nullified and already starting on. And with the entertainment, there's a lot of stuff we book a year in advance just to get the good entertainment. So they've agreed to have it turned over to next year. So I have to, abide by that. And then we'll talk about that later. If we can have it over the 4th of July next year, will be on a Sunday. So probably, would have to do 3 days in order to keep all the entertainment booked like we had planned this year. But the thoughts are doing it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Even though the 5th is a recognized day, but we like to have that day off, a day to tear down and everything. So if you got any other questions, we just say the committee did a lot of work, and, that's the decision we came up with.
And the health officer's here if you have questions for her. Any questions from the council?
I'd maybe like to hear her formal recommendation for the record. Would you be willing, Courtney?
outside of Summerfest, but, so I just want them to be publicly recognized for all of the hard work and deliberations that they put into it, because this is a big loss for them personally. Um, And we went round and round and round and tried so hard to find a way that we could provide something for the community. But we just kept coming back to the same spot in the circle. And the final vote, I believe, was 5-1 to recommend to cancel the celebration. And so I will make the motion to cancel all currently contemplated Independence Day activities, including the parade, Legend Park fireworks, and the Civic Center Festival.
Second.
Wording, by the way.
Discussion?
Absolutely, 1 second vote, Alderman Wu. The wording's important because that allows the commission, if they want, to find something else. So true.
I think the commission made it very clear what they were looking for.
This is based on a conversation Monday night that they want to find something else that's less intrusive. So if, so, Alderman Wilhelm, then Alderman Nelson. This doesn't come.
Well, that was my question. So if they decide to find something else, are we going, as a council, going to have another opportunity to make any approvals with moving forward, or will they just have their own, as a committee, the ability to do that? Will we be vetting the safety of it as a council?
Council makes the decisions.
So that answer is yes. If they do decide, we will be updated and also be able to give feedback, correct?
That's correct. Chances of
Okay.
something like
And
that
then the other
happening
question,
are slim, but yes, the answer is yes.
right. Okay, and then the other question I have is, what about the status of other permits or other activities, or, you know, that might have fireworks, or fireworks we permitted in the past, or are we going to be allowing any fireworks and gatherings in Franklin? Because we have had, you know, other entities that have done that. So if, you know, if the city doesn't have one and then we have, you know, something else that happens that has one, we're going to be in the same situation. So have we discussed how we're going to handle that, and if we're going to do that? Does the committee talk about that at all?
Microphone.
I'm not aware that we've issued any fireworks permit this year. Alderman Nelson. Alderman Nelson.
Nothing has come through licensing yet, but I believe we're referencing if something was gonna happen at the Rock, as in last year when they had the approval to have fireworks after some of their ball games. That's all I know about that part of it, so I'll yield to the Alderwoman's line.
Alderman Wilhelm, are you aware of anything?
I'm not, I just don't know, not reviewing the licensing committee package. I don't know if that was yearly or if that was more ongoing. I don't remember. Maybe the clerk knows what the time frame was put on that.
Fireworks permits do not come to the license committee. The only thing that would is if there were an event or something related to music or something unusual. But if somebody is applying for a fireworks permit, they apply and obtain that from the fire chief. And on Monday morning, I checked with him for a status, and as of Monday morning, nobody else had applied for any additional fireworks permits so far anywhere during the year, 4th of July or otherwise. But the fire chief will directly, those would not come to the license.
Okay, I know at one time they were associated with some events, and I didn't know, you know, if those were still standing or not. And, you know, I'm not working to try to make sure nothing happens. I just want to make sure that we understand that something, could happen and what controls would be in place if we didn't want it to happen or if there was another big outbreak, how would we handle that? So we just need to sort of keep those things in mind and follow up as needed. That's it.
Alderman Barber?
Was there any discussion, and I didn't hear it, I was listening to it, but I didn't hear everything. Was there any options that might be looked at in terms of, kind of identifying that might take place other than regular things, or were there things that maybe were raised that might happen, you looked at?
Yes, they talked about a number of options, and since Chairman Bergner wants to talk next, we'll have him address the answer to that question. What he wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Chairman Bergner.
Because the city remains under Safer at Home all the way through July 7th, we just wrote up, in every cloud there is a silver lining. This is an opportunity to strengthen our family units, bringing our families back to the dinner table, leaving the rat race behind to slow down and appreciate what really matters. In lieu of a larger community event, the committee recommends that families plan together safely at home, have backyard home gatherings, watch the national anthem, have virtual fireworks displays to watch. So have family get-togethers and family, association. But as far as any more activities like fireworks, for everybody, or food vendors and that should all be canceled. So then I don't know if we misled you on that we want to do something, but we should have everything canceled.
Now, the answer to your question, Alderman Barber, yes. Talked about fireworks from a different location, surprise fireworks. Talked about joint fireworks. What else? There was a whole bunch of fireworks talked about. There was a lot of things.
Virtual fireworks.
Virtual fireworks, virtual parade, drive-by parade. Lots of stuff. Anything else? Alderwoman Hammond and Alderman Wilson.
I want people to also be aware that there is a funding issue at hand because we really rely heavily on the festival to raise the money to pay for things like fireworks. And we also have to pay for the police, fire, DPW services that surround this festival. And we estimated that it would be about $50,000 in cost just to put on the fireworks with our public safety services, and without having any income, we can't afford to do that at this point in time.
Alderman Olson.
I'd like to also thank Civic Celebrations, and this is, living here, I have never missed a 4th of July in 50 years, frankly. And it just is just a shame. And that was my question was, and Alderwoman Hammond hit it on the head with what the cost would be. Because my big thing was, we would at least like to, have some sort of celebration of our freedom in our country, whether that's fireworks or something. Excuse me. As everyone views and everyone participates in their COVID care differently. I'm not going to preach what mine is, but I sure would like a fireworks celebration, as I understand the communities in Milwaukee County are not, but when you go west 9 miles, they are. But what concerns me time is the funding and the lack thereof, and to pull this all together, the people that I've talked to, and observing the great job everyone does to put this together, it's a huge amount, a huge undertaking. And that's something that I wouldn't want to do, so I thank you for doing it. And I just like to look up and see the fireworks and be thankful they're there and go about my business. So if, I'll support your decision, and thank you for doing the work you do.
Okay. There's been a motion made and seconded. All those in favor of the motion to cancel all 4th of July events signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Common Council is adjourned.